Found bones. That is big enough to be human. That'd be a rib bone. And then, not sure what that could be, a shoulder blade. What's going on, everybody? Check it out, we're in a place. Isn't that cool? It's awesome. I already recorded an intro, but I didn't like it. So I'm doing it again. So we're coming over here. I got bored with all the areas, but that doesn't mean you guys did. So we're gonna come over here and we're gonna check out cool stuff. Like this really, really old bicycle with light. Anyhow, so we're gonna go poke around, see what kind of cool stuff we can find today. I have permission to be on this property. So remember that if you go to explore property, get permission first. You don't want to get in trouble for trespassing and go to jail. Now let's go ahead and get ready to cross the Rotten Bridge of Doom. That is what we're going to call it from now on because, well, look at it. Now what I do, if you do come across a bridge like this, look for the steel I-beams. Those are the most structurally sound parts of the bridge. That way, if the wood does break, you don't fall to your doom. Or, fall and break a leg. Ooh, the creek is up a little. Look how beautiful that water is. Oh, I thought there was a little fish. It's a leaf. There have been beavers up here. There have been beavers up here chewing on wood and stuff. Obviously, I don't know where they're at. But it's pretty cool. Sorry, I'm being distracted, trying not to fall. Oh, I love this creek. It's so beautiful. Great place to just come meditate. All right, but today's journey is off to the abandoned buildings because we've been in the house and we've been in a shed and we've been in one barn and there's like 10 buildings out here. So we're gonna go poke around. I don't technically have permission to go in the buildings. I didn't ask specifically, but I do have permission to be over here. So as long as I don't take anything, and this is all on camera, I'm not too worried about it. All right, give me a minute. We're gonna zip on over to these buildings and see what we can find. Actually, I say that, but looks like there's a building right there that has collapsed. I'm gonna go poke around. We'll be back in a second. All right, so yeah, I didn't even realize this was here. I've been back here a lot, but this, some kind of old chicken coop or something. Actually, that looks to be part of an old vent hood. It's got a thing on it. Could have been a feed grain thing, but it's pretty much empty. Besides some wire and stuff. Hopefully a coyote doesn't come out and bite me. Okay, so that one's empty. There's more. There's a thing over here. Let's go look at the thing. I don't know what the thing is. Oh, it's a culvert. If you don't know what a culvert pipe is, it's a big metal pipe. Now there are coyotes that live over here. And I don't mean like they're just here. I mean they make dens over here. And this sounds weird. Be careful when you find these. Not because of a coyote, but look at this. You can see this trail here. Something has been coming in and out. Those leaves are worn down. So something has been in this pipe. Most likely a rabbit. But the thing to be careful of, skunks. Skunks live in these pipes. We'll kick it. If something comes out and eats me, we'll know. Nope, nothing. Okay, nothing to worry about. Looks like there's an old disker of some sort back there. Deer poop. If you're curious, that's what deer poop looks like. Ah, I'm covered in thorns. Not good. Alrighty, let's keep going. Oh, if I don't trip and kill myself. Oh, vines, man, vines everywhere. And water. This is a really wet property. So I have to be careful because I don't want wet feet. The old dog box. Old telephone pole. See, there's just trails all over where the animals are running through. So once you abandon a property, animals move in. You know what? I didn't even realize it. There's a trailer back there. And I have never personally been in that one. So that is a new thing. And we will go in an outhouse. Remember, normally I'm back here when it's all grown up and spring and summertime. I haven't been back here in the winter too much because I don't like winter. It's cold. But I can see more. Let's go in here. This looks perfectly safe, you guys. Let's explore. Oh my. Think you got a leak. Think we can fix it. And you know, that's why you got to be careful. Sharp metal, if that were to fall from the ceiling on my head, it would ruin my day. That's part of an old farm sprayer, if you're wondering what that is. I live in farm country, I know what a lot of it is. I don't know what all of it is. Old antique, like, maybe that was a desk. It's got a little arm holder on there. Winch, big, I can't remember the name of that. Tines, though, got big tines on it. Man, this is what happens. You abandon place. Some heat tape. Old CB radio. Bet that doesn't work. Is that? That's a gas pump. Okay. Whoa. There's a bus. With, I think Mr. Dude's having a little too much fun while driving. There's some really cool old stuff. And I know this place has been abandoned a long, long time. I mean, I've lived at this property for, how long has it been? It's going on 7 years where I live now. So, I know it's been empty at least that long. And much longer than that, if I had to guess. I mean, nobody came back. I'm sure there's not too much good here, but all kinds of tools. Let me know in the comments below if you guys see anything that was really cool that I forgot to mention. What is this? Sweeper. And if you come in places like this, be very careful of where your feet go because there are sharp nails everywhere. And also, skunks. I know there's a skunk around because I can smell them. What is this? If anyone knows what that is, leave me a comment below. Let me know. It says sweeper, but could that be a vacuum of some sort? Ryobi sweeper. I don't know. Big old fan. And that. I don't know what that is. Some rope in there. I don't want to pull on anything in here, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm not digging, because it's not structurally sound. I don't want to knock something that's holding something else and do like a Rube Goldberg machine, fall something on my head, because that would suck. Well, at least we're safe. We has a fire extinguisher. Whatever it works. Nope. It does still have the dust in it, though. Cool. That an old milk jug? Or some other... That's a sprayer. Oh, I'm standing on it. Old sprayer tank. Could have been some kind of fire extinguisher. Pump up one from way back when. There's that old desk. Cool stuff. Really cool stuff. Oh, all kinds of just junk. I can kind of see why nobody came and cleaned it up. The guy that currently owns this doesn't come out here. He leases it out for the fields and someone farms it. But they don't do anything with this part of the property. See, walking around, here's one of those things that was in the ceiling, and it's a cutter. And you can see, if the camera will focus. There we go. Those are sharp and serrated, and they will cut you. So, be careful around farm equipment. All right. Let's keep looking. All kinds of junk. All right, look at this crazy. I don't even know what this is. Some kind of contraption. I don't know if somebody made it or if this is actually built like this. Got a big ass saw blade powered by some kind of engine that pulls the pulley and draws the saw blade. So I don't know what this thing is, and I don't know what it does. But if someone knows, leave me a comment below. I read all the comments, by the way. I still read all the comments. Every comment that I get. Oh, man. Let's keep looking. Ooh, sorry. Almost dropped the camera. Wouldn't do that. More critter trails. Yeah, a bunch of old wood. Solid metal trailer. Of course, this roof is still good, actually. It's actually really dry under here. And in the summertime, this would be loaded with hornets, probably. Old tin. Nothing great. It's actually really not rotten or anything. And you'll see these holes like that. That is from a wood borer bee. There's probably a better term for them. I don't know what it is. But they bore holes like that in the wood. And the woodpeckers come because the bees lay their larvae up in the wood. So they drive people nuts because they're like flying termites, giant ones. And their larvae gets in there and they eat the wood. And then the woodpeckers come along and they peck holes in there and destroy your beams. And they're really just a pain. Alright, I'm going to shut the camera off and look around a little more, see what we can find. Obviously, I got to go over there. There's the big barn there with all the broken glass. There's another barn over here. And I think there's two more back there. So we're going to go poke around a little and we'll be back. Okay, guys, look, we found a boat, which I've known was here. I actually have seen this before. It has been sitting here for a very long time. In fact, the only date I can find on it is right here, 1968. So I can only assume this thing has been sitting for a very, very, very long time. That'd be, what, 50 years? Just about? Not quite. Oh, a little over 40. 42 years, is it? Something like that. I can't do maths. No, that'd be, yeah, 40. Something like that. And raccoons and all kinds of stuff have eaten it away. You know, I bet in its heyday, this was a really, really nice boat. There is no engine in it. I've already looked. There's not much else in here. It's an old gate I'm standing on. And there's actually more buildings back there than I realized. I thought there was two. There's like 3 or 4. A tree limb, which... How in the world? Oh, you know what? He had tree limbs as beams holding stuff up. I bet this one just rotted and fell down. Let's poke around. Lots of seeds, I guess. I don't know. This must have been grain storage, actually. I bet that's what that is. All corrugated metal would have helped keep the water out. Pretty neat. Pretty solid door, man. For sitting out in the weather for all these years. That door is really solid. And it has been in the weather because there is no roof right there. There's a... Look at that. Can you guys see it? There's an old two-handed saw blade up there. Sitting way up there in our... That was between the metal and the rafters. Lots of baling twine. Let's get out of here before another log falls on us. I know the chances are slim, but they are possible. Ooh, a bottle. We got an old Pepsi bottle. Check that out. Old Pop Top, that's an oldie. See if there's a date on it. No date. Is anybody? It says 566A5. Anybody know anything about bottles? We'll just leave that there. It ain't going nowhere. Another really solid door. Some old wood and a window sitting up there. A couple windows. Ooh! We found a head. And a chain. Some raccoon. If I had to guess, that's a raccoon head. He died. Who knows how. Let's see about this chain. Oh yeah, that's in excellent condition. Check that thing out. Anybody need a chain? There you go. And hubcap of some sort. Probably went to this trailer, if I had to guess. Old Gator trailer. Really old. I'm not going to go on the other side because it's too hazardous to get into there. And I don't think anything's over there. Or there's gold coins. Okay, we're going to continue on. See what we can find. And I'm going to shut the camera off because I don't feel like editing a bunch of walking. See you shortly. Alright guys, let's check out the old barn. I've been in here for a long time, I'm sure. Lots of vines everywhere. Man, I'm gonna open the door and hope something doesn't eat me. Ah, it's stuck. Ah. Well, nothing ran out at me. That does happen, by the way. There's a fridge. I think there's a body in it. Last freezer I opened was really, really bad. Oh, what's in there? Oh, just feed sacks. Nothing to worry about. And there's nothing in there. This one's pretty much empty. I mean, there's wood and junk. I'd say this was just old storage. Doesn't look like they had critters living in here. Maybe chickens. What do we got here? Something else poisonous, I'm sure. Oxytet 100. And it's full. Oxytetracycline injection. Antibiotic for beef and stuffs. Cool. Probably not any good. Should we? Let's... Oh, something's in there. Alright. We'll do the nice thing and we'll set you up. And we're going to open that lovely stuff. We're going to set you guys in this ice here on top of this jug. Alright. Let's see what's in the... Oh. Just nails. Old nails. Nothing to worry about. Well, that was boring. I was hoping there was something cool on it. Oh, well, nothing in this one. There's a couple old soap pumps and some heaters and a mushroom. We found a mushroom. Neat. A little cold for them. Figured they'd be gone. Saw. You guys know what this is? I know what it is. If anyone knows, put it in the comments below. If you've worked on farms, you know what this is. It's a lifesaver. Not really, but prevents a lot of annoying days. Lots of barrels. I bet there's a body in one of these. If I find a body, we're gonna have big problems. So let's hope we don't find a body. And there's a couple people who've gone missing. And this would be a perfect place to dump a body because no one comes back here. Oh, I haven't eaten today. Crap, I'm hungry. Well, we'll go poke around some more and be back to show you all the cool stuff. Alright guys, found bones. That is big enough to be human. That'd be a rib bone. And then, not sure what that could be, a shoulder blade. Oh, we got more bones. Those are vertebrae from the spine. You know, I'm actually really hoping this isn't a human. I don't think it is. I think it's a deer. But I don't see a head, so I'm not an expert on bones. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's just a deer. Wonder where the head is. You know what? More rib bone down there. And all this is dug out. All the little critters have been coming out and getting these bones. I mean, I suppose it's possible. Could be a person. I hope not. If I find a skull, then we'll know. Old corn crib. And I'm putting my foot right on one of these freaking dugouts. So I'm really hoping something doesn't come out and bite me. Actually, I'm going to put my foot over it. So it can bite the bottom of my shoe and not get me. Old doors. Not a whole lot in here. Not a whole lot of cool stuff. Except for lots of bones. Lots and lots of them. This concrete, man, has not aged well. Okay, so that building, obviously, has collapsed. I still don't see a skull anywhere from those bones. So I don't know. They're big enough to be human. I don't think they are. I really don't. And I'm not too worried about it. There's some old steps sitting there. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that building. It's collapsed. This looks like an old dog box or something. It's just empty. At least the dogs would have stayed dry. There's something over here. This is all washed out. Or dugout, because it's a grave. Ooh. Tripped over a piece of wood. Now I know the property line roughly. I looked it up online, and I checked the GIS map, which is a plot map that tells us the rough property lines. It's supposed to be pretty accurate. Oh, great! Now we found a shoe. Is there a foot in it? No feet. That's good. Kind of curious what he had in there. This is a beautiful little stream that runs through it. Springfed. It comes out of this hill up here. I actually know the road that's on the other side of this hill. I know roughly where this goes and starts. It is beautiful though. I wish I had this creek on my land. Maybe if I make $1 million, I'll buy this land. Pay someone to come clean it up. I've actually never been back here, so this is a first time for me and you guys. No fish in this creek. Well, not as far as I know. I've never seen any. Of course, I've never been up this far. But there's all kinds of crawdads in it, and frogs. Guarantee there's frogs in the spring and summer. Always are. Look at that, we got a little waterfall. How pretty. See, if there were fish, they'd be in that little spot right there. I know the spring water because there's no ice on it. And because there's no other place it would come from. But, tripping over stuff, man. See, it's hard clay bank. So, we got bones, you guys. Got a lot of bones there. Let's go over there and check it out. Oh, that's a deer. I can tell you that's a deer leg right now. I've seen enough of them. Yep, there's jawbones. Ooh, this deer died within the year, I'd say. There's still fur. So there's another one of those blades. I'd bet that other one was deer. I was told by a guy that was back here hunting that there was a very large buck out here that was dead. This is not a large buck. I can tell you that because of its rib cage. This was a small deer. So, cool, but not what we're looking for. And see, I keep tripping on this stuff. This is old fencing, and you catch your shoes in it all the time. Here's the back side of that barn that's full of glass. Still didn't figure out what those glass things were. Nobody left me a comment telling me. And this is another, what I've warned you guys before, watch for the barbed wire. That's right at face level. So you don't want to run into that. I heard something. Not too worried. Like I said, I've got permission to be back here, so not a huge deal. Unless I accidentally wander onto somebody else's land, in which case it can be a big deal. Some people are not friendly if you start trespassing, especially if they're cooking meth. Those guys will eat your face off. Last thing I need is an uglier face, eaten half off by a meth head. It is beautiful back here, though. Another little stream pours in there. And this stream leads down to the big creek that we already crossed. That much I do know. And then this is another stream. Ooh! Just took barbed wire to a sensitive area. So this little stream, as you can tell, is not a stream. It's empty. But it's really wet here. And if we follow, watch out for the barbed wire that is everywhere. Ooh, what is that? Cool thing. I don't know what it is. Old metal wheels. Old thing. More barbed wire. Always keep your eyes peeled. Don't want to fall into that. So, here we go. You'll see this starts to turn more water, and more water until it actually starts pouring out. So this is the spring. And if I had to bet, this is where he got his water. Because there is a well pump in the basement of that house. I know I've been down there. No, I'm not going back. It is extremely dangerous. I went with someone last time to be safe. Man, thorn trees everywhere. Check this out. This is so awesome. So it comes, just mud, kind of piddly, not really nice looking, and then boom, water. And I've been back here frog gigging, so I've seen this part before. There's a little bit of ice on it. It's not flowing fast enough. It froze. Not enough to walk on. Pretty cool. My arm is getting tired of holding this camera. Okay. Try not to slip and bust our butt. We're sinking the mud too far. There we go. All right, we didn't sink. Wow. Back half of building, but it's all fenced off. Ow. Thorns. Lots of thorns. So there's the old trailer. And I've never been in that. In fact, I guess maybe I've seen it before, but I don't remember it. Let's find a way through this fence. And man, these trees are everywhere. I mean everywhere. This whole property's covered in them. Which really sucks. So they're really a pain to deal with. I think I can get through right where this bike is. Anybody need an old mountain bike? Oh, fence, thorns, catching my backpack. Oh, I'm stuck. Crap. Moth thorns, all of them. Okay, they're on my pack and my head. Oh, crap. Okay, we'll just tear through them. It feels great. Oh, they're taking my hat. Give me my hat back. Damn thorns. It's like they're alive. Cool. How did I never notice this? Hope there's not a meth head living in it. Some junk. I see some Christmas lights. Craftsman set. Maybe that's the entrance to the basement right there. We might go look. Show you guys a cool old setup. I know I've never been in here. I probably have seen this before because of that. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is all thorns. I'm getting stabbed all over the place. Oh, we can't get in. There's the door. Goodness. This is all thorn brush. And I am getting torn up. All right, let's hope there's no bodies. Ow. Ooh. Now I'm a little worried. It stinks. Oh, it does stink pretty good. Wow. There's something dead. And it sounds like something's moving in there. It's just been wiggles. I'm going to turn the camera off, turn the flash on so we can see. Hang on just a second. All right, lights on. Let's... Oh, wow, this is gross. I'm going to fall through the... It stinks in here. Couldn't imagine a person lived it. Well, I like to say that, but I've seen worse. I've seen people living in stuff like this. Oh, look at that. Old stuffs. Man, I hope I don't fall through the floor. It is crunching. Crunching and rotting. That's an old meat grinder. What's in here? Spiders. Mouse nest. Wow. Oh, we got raccoon poop. Could be a raccoon in here. Got one glove on. Fight them. Oof. Raccoon poop. That's probably the stink. They had a wood stove in this place. It's gone now. Oh man, raccoons is just pooping all over. Oh, beer steins. I got one of those for sale on eBay. There's the TV. That's some modern stuff right. Wow. You guys, check out this stove. That's awesome. I'd say it was gas. That's cool. Man, that is a wicked old stove. That's awesome. There wasn't coon poop everywhere. This would be a lot less gross. Man, this floor. I mean, it's not a far drop, but I'm worried if I fall through, I'll get cut. I did just have a tetanus shot, though. Oh, there we go. See? Walking through junk. Big rusty blade. Just what we need. Coons were eating the chair. I'm probably going to get a virus from standing in here. A kid's... Yeah, old kid's toy. That's the kind of toys we used to have. Okay. I wonder if they had children living in here. Pretty open. Rotten. Pretty cool. Nothing grand, though. Gladstone Sweets. Yeah, Coons ate it, whatever it was. Old sewing kit looks like. Yep. That's actually not half bad condition. I'm not taking it, but I knew it was a sewing kit because I saw that. A Schlitz. It's for Schlitz. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of beer. Pretty gross beer. Some crockery. Let's open the stove. I know there's nothing in there. I hope. There's a gas can in the stove. That's great. That's hilarious. I guess somebody was planning an arson. Nothing up in here. Nothing I won't touch. Oh, man. This is narrow. Okay, great. Alright, we're gonna... Ow. We're gonna open what I assume is the bathroom. Nothing attack my face, please. Well, hell, the bathroom's actually in good shape compared to the rest of the place. Teeny tiny toilet, good grief. Rings the air dry. Automatic dehumidifier. Oh, cool. One of those old... Alright, hang on. See if we can't open this door, kick some of the crap out of it. Alright, let's set you guys up. Well, no, we can't set you up in here. That's empty. It's all empty, except for that old luggage box. Cool. This creepy ass. Wow, that's heavy. It's just plastic, but it's heavy. Creepy Santas. A couple of them. Oh, there's even a bathtub. That's a bathtub in here. Wicked. Cool little shower. Awesome. There's a cool little bathtub. I wouldn't mind having a camper like this. No, it's not like this. But, you know, if this was nice. Wonder what's in the closet. This is where I'm going to get bit by something. Looks like books. I can't get it open. That chair is wedged in there and I'm not moving it. Alright, let's continue on our way. That's pretty neat. I like poking around old buildings. Oh! Man, I'm stuck. Ooh. Well, that was terrible. Yeah, that door only opens about that far. And I'm not fat, but that's actually a lot narrower than it looks on camera. Alright. It's kind of a shame. I wish they'd just bring a bulldozer in and clear all this property out and make it look nice again, but they won't do that. Anyhow, let's go check out the basement. I'll shut you off and we'll be there. Okay, so that was not like that the last time I came here. So we're going to be very careful because it's obviously collapsing more. You can see this is held up good strong wood there. Stinks down here too, but it's really wet. Hell, even this wall collapsed. This concrete actually wasn't broken last time I was here. There's the well pump. That's a well pump. So that is this whole room's collapsing. Yeah, this wasn't like this last time I was here. But so they have that well pump set up. Let's crawl in here. Oh, this is dangerous. This is not smart. This is really dumb. This could collapse any second. There's literally, that's the upstairs. That's a bed. So they have this tub, which you can see has water in it. It's frozen. And this pump would feed from the water that, here's the old well pump. The water here would feed up into this pump and into that line and supply the whole house and a garden hose. And that, I assume that was another one that maybe rusted a hole. So, lots of old shitter pipes and stuff down here. But this is the room above us. And it is all rotten, so I'm not going to stick around. Because I don't want to be squashed. Because I didn't tell anyone where I was going, which was dumb. Let's try and get out of here without hurting ourselves. Always tell someone where you're going. Or have a buddy with you. So they can get squashed too. Alright. There's the tour of the abandoned property. Pretty cool. That, you guys could probably guess what that is. There's a thing. Oh, that's a septic tank. Yep, that's exactly what that is. Because that is the clean out for it. So the bathroom inside has a hookup in there, and it leads underground with the clean out right there to right here, which is all busted up. That's incredibly dangerous because septic tanks are usually deep, which means this tank probably covers this area, and as old as it is, can't be safe. I wonder if this, ouch, ow, catching thorns to the hands. Feels wonderful. You guys know what that is? Bet you can guess. That's an old crapper house. And I'd bet it has its own tank or leads into the tank that's already here. That's a nice one. It's got concrete and everything. All right, guys, I'm going to wander around, see what else I can find, and we'll see you in a second. All right, everybody, so I didn't find anything else cool besides what I already showed you. So thank you for stopping by. We're going to head home. I'm going to head home. I'm going to get something to eat because I haven't eaten all day. And don't forget to check out Teespring if you want to check out our merch. Today's shirt that I'm wearing has the logo here on the back, All American River Rat. It's awesome. It's my favorite shirt so far. And if you have ideas for merchandise or anything else, shoot me a comment, email, or check me out on Facebook or Twitter. And all the links are in the descriptions. So thank you for stopping by. Thanks for supporting the channel. Love having you guys here. Love making videos. You guys make it possible. I'm not working right now, so this is what I'm doing. Thank you for coming by. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.